What up? Welcome back to the Crisscross Corner. This is your boy, Christopher Canty, and I am here with my new co host, Mark Simpson.
What's up?
Mr. I Can't Stand Twitter.
Line scooters are trash.
Lime Squares are trash. Goodness gracious.
We had
But
a
yeah, we're
successful
back.
ride today, though.
Yeah, we're back. You had a successful ride downtown, I heard.
hmm
Um, we're back. Please listen to us on Patreon. We have a Patreon, $5 a month. You get to see me and Mark every week. You also get to see me and Chris on Chris and Chris, me and Bryce on The Only Amigos, and me as well as The Great Debaters, all of us on The Great Debaters on Mondays from 8 to 10. We're also on YouTube from 8 to 10 on Mondays. And we have the tier list this week. We did snacks this week, and that was a good episode. We almost broke up over some famous Amos.
Literally broke up famous Amos cookies.
We almost broke up over famous Amos cookies, guys. It was rough.
No, it was the cheeses and cheese nips.
It was cheese nips, Hostess cakes.
Right.
Like, come on, guys.
Somebody almost got kicked out of Great Debaters twice.
Twice.
I'm not gonna say who.
Right. He knows his name.
Watch the episode.
Yeah. Also, listen to us on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Drop that 5-star rating. If you're looking at us on YouTube, smash that like button.
Smash.
And we're going to get into it. We're going to talk about what's going on in Detroit, around the world, around the nation. Our first story, because I said I was going to talk about it on Facebook. I put it on Facebook. Joe Biden has picked his vice president. It is the one, the only, Kamala Harris. Now, I'm not mad at the choice. It was a very interesting yet surprising choice for me. He could have picked so many other people, but hey, you got to get the woman vote. That's one.
Yeah.
The person had to be a woman, regardless. If it wasn't a woman, I don't think nobody would have won. And it had to be someone.
If he would have picked Bernie, he probably still would have.
Bernie, he still might have, he got the edge. But I mean, it had to be a woman.
Because I thought in my mind, I'm like, he said he was gonna go for a woman, and then he was like, "Baby, a woman of color." And I'm sitting here thinking, okay, maybe he's just saying that to swing the vote real quick.
Okay, yeah.
And my mind was like, well, as they said, our governor Gretchen. They said Gretchen was gonna be one of the options. I'm like,
Big Gretchen.
Big Gretchen. Bring the bus to the White House. That's what I wanted. I just wanted the bus to the White House.
Imagine Joe Biden with his sunglasses and have Big Gretchen.
Joe Biden up here bus.
At the inauguration, you're like, I, Joe Biden, solemnly swear.
Big Gretchen, Uncle Joe.
Hey,
Big Gretchen, Uncle Joe.
That would have been great. Now we gotta have Auntie Kamala. Like nobody wants
her name too many syllables.
Kamala Harris. It is too many syllables. we just hating y'all.
No, but
cool.
It's funny how she said she's like, yeah, I'm pro-black, I'm this or this. She's like, made all these pro-black comments, and then Black Twitter torched her when they found out she had a white husband. They ate her alive.
They did. I don't think that constitutes if you're black or not.
No, it doesn't. But you know how Black Twitter works.
Yeah, I know how Black Twitter works. It's not fair sometimes. It's not fair sometimes.
It's not at all. Some days you're Obama, the next day you Kanye.
But yeah. Trump just needs to quit.
Honestly,
just like the Lebanese government did this weekend. The whole government just like, all right, I give up. See ya. Bye.
Like, this building blew up. I got no answer.
I was like, fam. The whole government was like, all right, I'm out.
Wait, I was like, wait a minute. That happened. If that was to happen in America,
If that happened in America today, I would be so happy. I'd be like, "Good job, Trump."
all the
You did
way
the right
down,
thing.
all the way down the line, everybody just quit. Like
Everybody, senators, Republicans, Democrats, everybody, just quit. Just leave.
you know, they run me up. Remember that? Remember in the beginning, the Lion King, when when the song came up, the first person quit, everybody came up.
We out. We is out of here. But yeah, that was tragic. What happened on Friday with the explosion in Beirut? Tragic. A lot of people died. Some people left Dearborn to go home to go help out the people to rebuild.
Yeah,
That was pretty cool.
that's
Pretty brave as well.
Shout out to those people.
I'm like, shoot.
Rest in peace to everyone who lost their lives in that tragic event.
Yeah. Yeah, but shout out to the people who are about to get a new job at Amazon, because Amazon just announced they're making a whole new property where the state fairgrounds used to be. That's going to be a new Amazon fulfillment center. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this, Mark?
Honestly, I'm not going to lie. Amazon's looking to make a quick buck. Two, welcome to the new Corona spot. I mean, let me stop.
What?
Because, no, honestly, because how can you go from testing all these people for Corona to being an Amazon facility? You get what I'm saying?
I mean, right. Hey, bro. You know how Amazon is.
Yeah, they just built one where the where the horse track used to be, right?
Where at? In Hazel Park?
I think so. Yeah, they were extending that one or something.
I think they did one there. But yeah, but the city of Detroit sold the former state grounds to an investment company, of course, because they make all the things. But the investment company said it will allow Amazon to set up shop there. So that's what's going to happen.
Amazon facility directly in Detroit.
Hey, it's prime real estate. They know their business.
Yeah.
We know how that business is.
Working for Amazon, I have no comment. I love my job.
I got some comments. Now
I got some things to say.
I got some things to say. But I'm not going to say it on this episode because we got to move on. The Free Press. I don't know if you read the Free Press, but they asked the readers in the sports section if the Detroit Tigers are they contenders or they're pretenders. I was like,
that's hard to answer right now.
Hard to answer. You know they're pretending. Stop it.
Listen. Because I'm gonna tell you why people might say pretenders. Let's say the Tigers, they play good. They get all the way there, then get swept in the first round.
What you talking about, Willis?
That's what something with the Tigers will do. Tell me it's not.
Oh, I don't know what to do anymore.
You know
it's the Tigers. Come on. You know they're horrible. They stink.
Yeah, my friend was like, they just won like a couple games in a row. I was like, bro, they played Pittsburgh.
They played me.
They played Pittsburgh. They're like the Tigers are 9-5. Look at Pittsburgh record. With Pittsburgh's like 3-13. Like
no, they're like 0-14. Stop it.
It's like, really? That's like saying, oh, the Pistons just won 3 games in a row. Yeah, but they played the Knicks, the Kings, and the I don't know, the Knicks, Kings, and Pelicans.
And the Lakers without LeBron. Stop it.
Right. Like, come on now.
That was a question. There was like, are the Lakers a super team? I don't think they are. They just have 2 great players. One great player, and then one is like, okay, he's a big, but I mean, he's not a superstar.
I hate to say it, but the Clippers have a better roster than the Lakers do. The Lakers are just have more chemistry together than the Clippers.
Yeah, the Lakers have more chemistry, but the Clippers have a deeper roster. That's what I think.
I
If it
think
came down to
Portland.
a 7-game series, I think the Clippers would win it.
I feel like the Lakers take it.
Nah, bro. We'll see what happens next month.
Next couple weeks, like first round.
We'll see what
Wait,
happens.
the first round. It's the first round. I think Phoenix is going to end up taking that 8th spot.
I gotta see the seeding. I don't understand the bubble anymore.
Phoenix is
But
undefeated, and they just pieced up the Sixers today.
I'm telling you, the bubble is it's a whole new season, which means teams that you didn't think were gonna win are going to start winning.
I'm like, Phoenix?
I don't even know who's on Phoenix. I know Devin Booker's there, but I don't know nobody else.
He's averaging like 33 points a game. Like,
because he's the only person on the team.
and who's that? TJ Warren. I know Phoenix is mad, but they traded this man for cash considerations, and he out here dropping 50 pieces of people.
Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh God, Pistons, get in there.
We're trying. Pistons are trying to get in there, guys. But
Lillard scored. I just got a notification on my phone. Damian Lillard just scored 61 points to secure the 8th spot.
Just now?
Well, yeah, they just sent me a notification.
Oh,
Bleacher Report.
well, speaking of notifications, the Big Ten and the MAC conference are not playing football or all sports in general.
Pac-12 either.
Or Pac-12. Pac-12, I understand, because that's the one's closed. But Big Ten, no football. Come on, man.
They want to play in the spring. You hear what Nebraska said?
What did Nebraska say?
They said they're hopeful to still play this season and get a schedule on.
All right. Next question.
Nebraska. They want to still play. I'm like, you want to go against everybody in the Big Ten. You want to be that one school. They just mess it up for everybody.
Right.
They ain't gonna have football in the spring either.
That's gonna suck if there's football in the spring. We're gonna be all out of whack. It's gonna be sports jet lag.
We got the finals in October.
Which the season is supposed to start in October. Like, come on. What are they gonna do though? Are they gonna start it later, like after Christmas? I don't know.
They think about a December start.
Dang, they have no break.
Yeah,
at least the people that go to like the finals or the Eastern Western finals. But
the Pistons had no problems. I don't want to hear it.
Man, we better win our first 18 games.
You're resting long enough, goddamn.
We have to. It's the only way for us to get back. I'm calling it. Pistons are going to the Eastern Conference Finals next year.
This guy here.
I'm calling it. I'm calling it right now. Call me crazy, but I'm calling it.
I think out the gate, I watched the first 10 games. Pistons going to go 8-2 and lose 13 in a row. No, I'm just playing.
That could happen.
We're gonna go 8-2. Oh, we're the number 1 team in the East. 13 games later.
I'm saying, hey, are we trying?
Blake Griffin gonna get hurt.
Man, that's a given. He's gonna get hurt regardless. Blake, if you're listening, I'm calling you out.
They're gonna hold Derrick Rose back even though he's ready to play.
All right. Well, speaking of holding back, should schools do face-to-face teaching after what happened in Georgia and Florida?
Wait, what happened?
They opened the schools because their school year starts now, so they opened up on Monday and they had this huge picture that went viral of kids in the hallways without masks, just walking around, and of course most of them caught COVID.
Okay, I thought that coming.
I'm like, guys, you saw what happened in April when you tried to open up the first time.
Was it a high school or was it elementary?
No, this was just regular bars and stuff. They opened it up like the beaches and stuff, and they opened it up and everybody got COVID. What makes you think it's different now with your kids?
I honestly think they should have waited. They should have just kept the online learning. People were saying all the kids.
Wait, Mark, this was killing me. Mark. Mm-hmm. This is a Kris Mark Corner exclusive. Now, COVID cases are at its highest, worse than it was in April, May, when we were in quarantine. Now we're out of quarantine, quote unquote. And now they still want us to go out and still act like it's not here. You know what we need to do, Mark? We need to go back into quarantine. Countrywide quarantine. I don't care if your rights, you think your rights being taken away, because they're gonna get taken away.
You need to follow the steps in New Zealand. They just had 0 confirmed cases for like 102 days in a row.
Yeah, bro.
Man,
And now they chilling on the rooftop bars, on the beach, herding
right.
sheep,
No new cases. New Zealand
shooting a
is
Lord of the
same
Rings movie.
I got nervous. I went downtown today, and these people had these signs. They're like, "Jesus has unleashed his sickness over the earth. He is on his way back. Jesus is coming back." I'm like,
Hey, hey, don't be mad at them. Don't be looking at them crazy. They crazy for doing that, but hey, Jesus is a
"Nah."
whole new power.
You know when you look at somebody with like when you look at somebody like you know they're not lying, but at the same time it's like, why would you say that?
I know, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, I'd be like,
Be like,
then they started following us. I'm like, me and David looked at each other. We like, bro,
it's like we know we talk about you.
They're like, ask Lord for forgiveness, wash you of your sins. I'm like, you remind me of the dude on 2012
Oh
when
Lord.
they went when they went to when he where were they at? Yellowstone and the mountain blew up.
Yeah, I forgot about that whole movie.
But
I just forgot. But
if it was what if they were right and it's the reverse? So instead of 2012, it's 2021, and that's who we headed to.
dang,
Yeah.
that's a real good thought.
Like
That's a
it's
real
the
good
reverse.
thought.
So it's 2021, and that's what we headed to.
That's a good thought. You know what's has a really good thought? A lot of African Americans in our society, including yourself and me, of course, because I'm just smart.
Uh-huh.
So that was the What You Do in Detroit. Please check out the What You Do in Detroit page on Instagram. What You Do in Detroit. That's my blog for Detroit. Just pictures of Detroit. Videos of Detroit. People on scooters falling off. Mark. And
Man, I didn't fall to this, so you can't.
and Detroit businesses. So if you have a business, please shout out. Please DM me. I'll shout you out on the Instagram page or on the show.
What's the name of the ice cream shop that we had went to? Because I went there today and I cannot remember the name of it.
Oh, there was a story. I'll put it on the crisscross corner.
John R. It's on John R. Woodward. It is.
I forgot the name of it, but if you go to an art exhibit, or I think it's an art exhibit or a shop downtown, you get free ice cream.
It's been so good. I took my girlfriend there today. She liked it. It was okay.
It's amazing. It's amazing soft serve ice cream, guys. It's so amazing. But speaking of amazing, we have to move on to our topic of the day, and we're going to talk about how Black minds matter. Not just Black lives, but their minds matter, because African Americans have contributed so much, not just to the United States, but the world. Okay, and if we set up shop on Mars, the universe. Okay, we're set up. Black people have been changing the world for years, and I'm going to give you all examples. Actually, I'm going to give you all a lot of examples today, but this is just a list of African American innovators, inventors, and their contributions. So if you get tired of listening to this, you're against Black people. Just say it.
You Uncle Tom.
You're already against Black people. You hate HBCUs. You hate Kamala Harris, and you're not Black if you don't vote for Joe Biden.
Wait a minute.
I said
Wait a
it.
minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The Kamala Harris part, I'm not gonna go against you for that. I'm gonna let that one slide.
You ain't Black if you don't vote for Joe Biden. We can change the world, guys. But moving on.
Joe Biden's really Black. Let's just be honest.
I said it. all he needs to do is play the saxophone. We good. So, hey, ain't that Bill? Oh, God. Goodness gracious. I'm so hot over here. But all right. we're going to talk about the first technique for separating and preserving blood plasma done by African American.
All y'all who be donating plasma to make ends meet, you better thank a black man.
Right. What is that? What is that? CSL plasma?
CSL plasma,
You better.
Pharma plasma. I'm calling you out.
You're calling you out. All right,
I did it once.
Just stop. All right, we got jazz music.
Of course,
right. According to the American health people, the first open heart surgery was done by a black man, Daniel Hall Williams.
Shout out to you.
So yeah, shout out. We have the electromechanical train brakes. So without a black person, we wouldn't be able to stop. Thank you.
You'll be in a wall somewhere.
Slam straight into a wall. We got wow, I didn't know that. The introduction of the front porch in American architecture. So that's why we on the porch all the time. I'm playing.
Wait, that's what they call it? You know what? I'm not going there. We're gonna leave that alone.
All right, yeah. Let's leave that alone today. We gotta stay sort of conscious.
He said sort of conscious.
Hundreds of films like Daughters of the Dust, Killers of the Sheep, Wages of Sin, and Do the Right Thing, of course, done by black people. Of course, dance crazes, the twist, the Charleston, the running man, the rumba.
You gotta say something that's what's today's time.
I'm saying we already know about those. I'm talking about the stuff that started off the dance craze, like
the Cabbage Patch.
The Cabbage Patch, the twist back in the 60s. These are the things that started everything.
Jits.
Stop it. Yeah, well, speaking of jits, I'm playing. We got the gas mask. Speaking of today's society, we have the gas mask done by a black person. The civil rights movement, of course.
If you don't have street light on this list,
I'll get there. It's in here. It's in here. Crop rotation in agriculture. Yes, I said it. Crop rotation in agriculture. If it wasn't for a black man, the United States would not be able to make bread. Literally, bread. Not money. Bread.
That Wonder Bread you eating on right now, that sandwich, that piece of bread that you got, that piece of bread that you got wrapped around the hot dog. That piece of bread that you got wrapped around the hot dog.
Yeah, those were the days. Those were the days. But now I'm rich, so I use hot dog buns.
Wheat or white?
I usually do white when I do buns. Just because it's, more, accepted. If you have wheat buns, I'd be like, all right, you health idiot.
It's like when I go to Qdoba and I was like, wheat or flour? Like, I want a wheat burrito. I'd be like,
you savage son of a bitch.
I'm your burrito, bro.
I want wheat. Like, shut up. Get the white bread.
And then people be like, can I get some tacos? I pull out the corn ones. No, I want flour. I'm like,
I want flour. Yeah, the flour. Flour's it. That's where it's at.
You have to take flour with corn?
I do. I always take my tacos flour over corn every day. But when I do like the chips, of course they're gonna be corn chips.
Okay.
not the white corn, the yellow corn.
Okay.
Oh yeah. We had 400,000 plus soldiers die in World War I. Those were black people, not just all white people like they say in the movies.
Because they threw us on the front lines.
That sure did. They was like, go ahead. Like,
it might be a bomb around that corner.
Right.
Send the black guy first.
Send Mark.
Send Mark. Like, Mark got a family with 3 kids. Mark got a family with 3 kids. Why can't you send John?
And he will be survived by his family of 3 kids.
So look, then when you make it to kill everybody, they look at you like, oh, we gotta find a way to kill you now. You're too dangerous.
Right. That's how they do everything, bro. That's how they get you, Mark. But now we have, of course, we have the high five invented by a black person. R&B music, of course. We have the traffic light, like you said.
Y'all be crashing everywhere without traffic.
I don't know if I know he made the first one, but they didn't have a yellow light because I know it had like a red and a green. I don't know if they had a yellow light until later.
Let's be honest. Nobody in Michigan uses those anyway.
We don't. We'd be like red or green.
And no yellow. Yellow mean like you got 5 seconds.
No, yellow mean you better hurry up. You better hurry up and get your ass across this intersection. All right, we got they did crucial research that what? That is crazy. Crucial research that miniaturized the microchip. So it was our hard work that made this damn iPhone. Goodness gracious. We have food like jambalaya, gumbo, peanut butter, soul food.
Chocolate Carver.
I'm gonna put this out there. I said this in my picky eater episode. Chitlins are from the devil. I'm gonna say that till the day I die. What soul food? What soul food? Grinds your gears.
It's chitlins.
It's chitlins.
Chitlins, hog maws, pig feet, hog maws, pig feet.
I never had pig's feet. Are they good? No.
I think for me, it's the thought of I'm eating a pig's feet, and you think about what do pigs walk in and step on. It's like chitlins. It doesn't matter how bad or how good you clean chitlins. It's still the colon of a pig.
Yeah. I don't want to think about colon right now because I have to poop. Now, speaking of a shitty job, more than 1 million soldiers died in World War II that were black. So, thank you.
World War II was just different.
World War II. Actually, World War I and World War II in the Cold War. It's just a huge soap opera to me. It's hilarious.
Well, World War II, I think that was my favorite war to study in school was World War II because I think it was more like America literally tried to stay out of it. They were like, bro, we not beefing with y'all. Bro, we not beefing with y'all. The Japan was like, yes, you are. Japan, and then America was like, nah, bro, we not. Pearl Harbor. All right, bro.
You know what I said? I said Japan was like Japan was Sharkeisha. America. Then we was in there. Then we was scrapping.
Like,
then we ended it too.
You need some milk. No, you're gonna need a band-aid when I'm done with you.
You're gonna need a whole ICU when I'm done with you. We dropped 2 bombs on them.
And they still recovering.
Right. No, they ain't recovering. They're doing kind of better than us now.
They showed the cities that got hit. No one is still there. There's like the radiation levels are beyond safe, and nobody's just don't want to go back. They're like,
they almost Tokyo or Kyoto.
I was like, bro, I'm done with this.
Like, get out of here. I'm tired of living this radiation. Speaking of radiation, walkie-talkies, black people.
Ooh.
Of course, Motown music. Detroit, 313. West Side?
The West Side.
What side you on?
Listen.
What side you on?
Shout out to Barry Gordy. I drive.
What'd you say?
I said shout out to Barry Gordy.
No, you better say what side you on. You better say what side you on.
I'm moving around this.
You better tell me what side you on. All right. Temporarily, y'all. He's on the east side.
Temporarily.
on State Fair, and I'm playing. Go ahead.
You just gonna throw me out there? No.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw you out there. I'm gonna throw everybody's location out there.
You could at least say 7 Mile of grass shit. Come on now.
No. They know about that Popeyes.
Bro, if conceited over here making jokes about it, he said you got shut down like a Popeyes on grass shit. I'm like, tell me why my friend he came by, but he stopped over there at that Popeyes and he went on the inside just to see like what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
He said, bro, every time they mop their floor, I see about 4 bottles of bleach. I'm like, yeah, you better see 4 bottles.
You better see 4 bottles of bleach. You better see at least 4.
That's the minimum.
And that's just not happening at that Popeyes. It's happening at fast food restaurants across the nation.
He said that's the cleanest he ever seen a Popeyes. I'm like, it better be like that.
Especially after it went viral like that.
That's probably the cleanest Popeyes in the country, bro. To be honest.
All right, we got leaders like Marcus Garvey, of course. Jesse Jackson.
Isn't he the one that wanted us to go back to Africa?
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about it.
I would like to go back, but just for a visit.
Let's go back and move to Africa. Go back to our native homeland. I don't know.
I was like, I don't know who you talk about. I was born here.
Right.
You better tell the slaves and the dead people that you ain't gonna tell me that.
All right, first of all, you're not Karl Marx. Just stop it. You're not Karl Marx.
Better tell you. Shoot.
Speaking of that, we did invent comedy. I'm gonna just take that. That's a dub. Black people invented comedy. We had to entertain ourselves.
Right. Shakespeare stole it from us.
Right. A black man wrote Romeo and Juliet.
We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. The Plymouth Rock landed on us.
You know what? God damn it.
Yeah, we got Malcolm X, of course. Oh wow, that's a lot of people on here. Jesse Jackson, I said that.
No. See, I'm gonna tell you why Jesse Jackson lost my respect.
What did he do?
Jesse Jackson lost my respect. He messed up history. That's what he did.
What did he do?
He ran for president. That's what he did. He messed up history. Obama could have been the first black man to run for president and then the first black man to win. No, but Jesse Jackson, here you come. I'm going to run for president. Doggone well, I'm not going to win.
You're so passionate about this.
Obama, because it's like Jesse, and then he always come around when something happened. Like you ever notice like you want to hear nothing from Jesse Jackson the whole year. Soon as something bad happened in the black community, here comes Jesse Jackson. Like he's the person to go to when something go wrong.
Hey man, it's either him or Al Sharpton.
We ain't gonna talk about Al Sharpton taking the pictures backwards with his extra skinny body. I heard the mirror he need more than milk. Need some protein, please.
Like, dang, he wearing the big shorts too. Like, fam, you wearing grandpa shorts.
Your shorts don't fall off. Then he had the nerve to wear that pastor robe.
Oh man, don't bring that back. Don't remind me of that. That was tragic. That was tragic. Speaking of tragic, the black people of the United States, African Americans for the politically correct, we invented the banjo. And guess who stole it from us? Oh, the white people did it. Oh, they stole it again.
But see, it didn't age well. That's the one invention that didn't age well.
I forgot about the whole banjo. I was like, what's a banjo? Oh, a banjo.
It did not age well at all.
Goodness, wait. The Haitian Revolution? That was from black people?
What?
The Haitian Revolution. The first, what's it called? The rebellion against the slave people, the slave owners in Haiti. That happened. Rap music, of course.
Listen, Curtis Blow. Shout out to you.
First of all, I'm going to say this, and this might ruffle some feathers. Now,
hold on.
Music.
Hold on. We gotta prepare the world. Hold on. All right, go ahead. I'm listening.
I did lots of music history theses. Theses.
B-side.
Every music that black people create, either they get taken or it gets made better by white people. How is that?
Better.
And rap is a huge example of that.
Better?
No, rap. White people took it because without white people music, rap wouldn't be anything. I'm gonna say that right now. Run DMC wouldn't be where it is to make stuff for the '90s. A lot of '90s stuff wouldn't be good without a lot of white people music.
I go.
A lot of like without it, there's nothing, including R&B, which mostly came from mostly black and gospel. There's a lot of white people taking over R&B back in the day. Like what's his name? What's his name? I forgot the one guy that people didn't know he was white. I forgot his name.
Oh, my friend asking what is wrong with me. This is Bobby Caldwell.
Bobby Caldwell, yes. Bobby Caldwell's invited to the cookout.
Listen, but you think that those couple white people who appreciate the culture and don't want to appropriate it, like Robin Thicke, I don't think he appropriated the culture. I just think he really appreciated it.
Oh yeah. That was his style. He didn't care. He was like, "This is what I like."
You got Robin Thicke. You got
JT.
Justin Timberlake. I just put my next one. Justin Timberlake. Usher. No, I'm just playing. I'm
Stop. Got Hall & Oates. A lot of Blue Eyed songs. But yeah,
Paul McCartney.
All right. Moving on. We're gonna talk about Louis Armstrong, B.B. King, Charlie Parker, John Coltrane,
Charlie Parker,
Dizzy Gillespie, and of course, Mr. Rock himself, Jimi Hendrix. All black people.
Let me tell you this: Jimi Hendrix made weed okay in the black community. That's how I feel.
Shoot. Jimi Hendrix made rock okay in the black community.
He did. He made weed and rock okay in the black community. Now, granted, I'm not a smoker, but I don't hate you. I don't hate you if you do smoke. Like,
I don't hate you. I just don't smoke.
You. I'm not gonna go against you and say, "Oh, you can't hang out with me because you smoke."
I definitely can't hang out with him because I don't want my clothes to stink.
But if a drug test come up, I'm not staying at your house.
That'd be something if the next day you had a drug test. You was inhaling the stuff.
You didn't even smoke. You just caught a second hand. Like, bro, why?
I was just sitting next to the guy. I wasn't doing it. We was just chilling.
Jimi Hendrix music was very legendary. Rock was actually something that was not as popular in the black community, and Jimi Hendrix made it popular because let's be honest, black people wasn't listening to Elvis like that.
They weren't. They were listening to the stuff that Elvis stole stuff from.
Exactly. They were
listening to what's his name? Chuck Berry. He was listening to Chuck Berry. Chuck, like rock and roll was like the music in the 50s, like 40s and 50s, until they actually split. Then you had the white artists, the white audience, and the black audience.
Ray Charles.
Then it just kept on going. It kept on going like far and far away, and that's where we are today.
I watched Ray the other day.
Oh, Ray Charles.
Listen. This man was like, "Bet I'm about to take this gospel song and make it nasty." What? It's like, what?
Hey, man.
You can't do that. That's a church song.
Shoot, he did it. We had Bob Marley, Stevie Wonder, which later on in the show I'll be naming my top 10 Stevie Wonder songs. But there were a lot of great musical artists from black people who've changed the course of time in history. When it comes to music.
Can we just separate, like, real quick? Can we just separate, like, where music wouldn't be without certain people? Like, I feel like rock, and well, not rock, but I feel like R&B and music in general just wouldn't be the same without somebody like Michael Jackson. Music wouldn't be the same without somebody like him. Like, Even the Jackson 5 Michael Jackson, music wouldn't be the same without them.
Shit, you take Michael Jackson, 5 Michael Jackson. I don't know what we might have.
Like it was a generational thing. Like they brought something. Marvin Gaye brought something different to music.
Yep.
James Brown brought something totally different to music.
Without James Brown, you wouldn't have Michael Jackson
Not at all. Or Billy Ocean.
or Usher or Omarion
Listen, no, no,
or
no,
Chris
no,
Brown.
no. Okay, look, Chris Brown. I think he's a generational talent too. To be honest,
Yeah, he was. He
until
was.
he
And,
situation.
emphasis on was.
He said, "What?"
Emphasis.
Somebody's like, I tell people this all the time. I break Chris Brown up into two eras. You got
You got
BR,
before
you got BR
you,
and AR.
you got before he got shot in Stump the Yard and after he got shot Stump the Yard.
Before Rihanna and after Rihanna, but
Fam.
that was my before Rihanna after his music got a little bit more lit after Rihanna. Let's just be honest.
Moment of silence for Chris Brown's career.
It's still going.
Okay, we're back.
Wait, he said Chris Brown's career. No, moment of silence for Kanye's career.
All right, we have reggae. We have we have. Why is this even a thing on the list? Why is it on the list?
What's on the list?
They have charismatic preaching. But Jesus, God,
Lord,
wake up, wake up, wake up.
What that little girl say on Father Stretch My Hand? We don't want no apples in the house tonight. Thank you, Jesus.
You want the Holy Spirit? Take it.
You gotta find it. Can I get an amen? I said, can I get an amen?
First cowboys were black people.
A lot of people don't know that either.
They do not know. I'm telling you, white people take over.
Oh God, cowboys.
The xylophone. The xylophone was invented by a black person. The first telegraph method by rail. Interesting. Black people. Then we're gonna go over these.
Wasn't the refrigerator invented by a black man?
Yeah. Sadly,
your food
they took it
be
over.
spoiled.
Your food would be gone. I wouldn't be able to drink milk if it wasn't for a black man. Thank you.
Look, we gotta make a foundation for people who drink milk straight up. Shout out to you. Shout out to the people who drink milk straight up. We stand
I can
together.
drink milk straight up. I can make milk straight up. I'm not like, oh, there's some milk. Let me just drink it. I have to have something with the milk, like a chocolate cake or
I'm not gonna lie.
cereal.
If I'm eating dinner, I can eat dinner with a glass of milk. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What'd you say?
I will eat dinner with a glass of milk, no matter what it is.
Oh my God. With anything, even spaghetti?
That'd be chocolate milk.
No, that's the
That's
your first episode, Mark.
No, but when I started like losing weight, it's because I stopped drinking milk as much. So that's really what it was. Milk blows you up.
You might be lactose.
I think I am. Never gonna go.
So
you said athletes.
You'd be like, "Hey, Chris, let's get a milkshake." I'd be like, "No, we far from home."
Out of my car.
Out of my car. Hell no. Yeah, we got athletes. We have Jackie Robinson, Jack Johnson, Pele, Jesse Owens, Muhammad Ali, Michael Jordan. What is this?
Wait. I just want to talk about how overrated Michael Jordan is. No, I'm joking.
He was overrated. However,
he
was overrated. He was a very overrated superstar.
He was like, I mean, I get it. He never lost in the finals. I completely understand that. But when he had one without Dennis Rodman and Scottie Pippen,
No,
Jordan with himself would tell you no.
He wouldn't.
And people are like, he's that cold blooded. Yes, he would have. I'd be like, no. If you gave LeBron the people around him that Jordan had, that team, LeBron would be 6-0 in the finals too, probably.
No, LeBron would be 0-0. First of all, first of all, you lose to the like Mike cast in
People be
2011.
like, people would be like, how great was Jordan? I was like, well, when Jordan left, Scottie Pippen still took the Bulls to the Eastern Conference Finals every year. Jordan
Every
wasn't
year,
there,
even when he wasn't there
right? When
in
Jordan wasn't
'95,
there,
he came back. He was
Scottie
like, "All
took
right,
them
let's
to
go
the
to the
Eastern Conference
finals."
Finals. He's like, I'm going to the Eastern Conference Finals. No, we can go to the Finals.
I said, "Man, I gotta go." We got
Yeah, that's why him and Isaiah Thomas boost.
yeah, we got Kwanzaa. Even though most black people don't celebrate it because we just want a day off or a week off from work. Yes, I said it.
Same thing on Martin Luther King Day. Let's just be
I've
honest.
never celebrated Kwanzaa. I even know. I know what it's
celebrate Martin
about.
Luther King Day. People don't be like,
I don't celebrate it. I just be like, hey, got another Monday off.
thank you, Doctor. That's exactly what it turned into. Like, if Dr. King was here, he wouldn't want kids to miss school, but like on the kind of him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That wasn't even his birthday.
Exactly. Like, come on now.
I want his birthday off. It could land on a Thursday. It could land on a Wednesday.
If it falls on a Saturday, that's it.
Right.
You're not gonna miss school for that year.
No, actually, we might want to keep it on a Monday. Just so we can have a day off. But we have over 1 million soldiers died in Vietnam for black people. A war we shouldn't have been in.
Booby traps.
Yeah. We have. That's a lot. The first machine lubricating system. And speaking of lubricating system, Blue Chew is here. I'm playing.
I was waiting on it. Like, I looked at you like,
you was like,
do it. Now, speaking of lubricating system, cocoa butter. No.
Cocoa butter is amazing. I don't think it was made by black people, though.
You don't think so? I'm like, wait.
I gotta check that. Fact check.
Cocoa butter.
But
Madam CJ Walker. What if Madam CJ Walker? She made cocoa butter. Like,
she might have made it and be like, all right, we got reggae music, Afro. I can't even say this right.
Afro Latino.
Not Afro Latino. Afrocentricity. I don't want to say it wrong.
That sounds so erotic, but I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Right. We have the golf tee. You want to be able to, put your shot up without the golf tee. Thank you, black people.
But look, it sucks though because the black person that we have at golf don't even want to identify as black, so we can't even put the correlation together.
We had him for a good 5 years, Mark.
I'm Asian. I am an Asian American. I'm like,
shut up, you black.
I hate you. That's what.
And of course, we have the actors. Sidney Poitier, Cicely Tyson.
Zell.
All the good ones.
Shout out to Zell. Shout out to Will Smith.
Angela Bassett, the Queen.
Queen of Wakanda.
We have Nia Long, Denzel Washington.
I saw this thing. They said they wanted to do a versus battle they wanted to use actors put it in the versus battle. I was like, oh, they got to do Nia Long versus Jada Pinkett. I swear they do. From the 90s, Nia Long versus Jada Pinkett.
I think Jada would win. I think Jada would win that.
I don't know, Nia.
What other movies? Actually, she wasn't in a lot of movies. I gotta think about that. It might be Nia.
Nia on Fresh Prince alone, like, man.
Yeah. Before I get too excited, we're gonna move on to.
Speaking of excitement, Blue Chew.
We're gonna move on to my top 10 list. We're gonna talk about my top 10 Stevie Wonder songs. I forgot where I put my list because I don't want to be wrong about this because this is a very tight list because it was so hard to make it because you can't just put 10 Stevie Wonder songs.
I actually want
to list. What?
Paradise on there.
Pastime Paradise?
Pastime Paradise. Did that make it to top 10?
No. Are you
We're good.
serious?
Look, listen. The clout that song created. You got Pastime Paradise, and then jump from Pastime to Gangsta's Paradise. Coolio took it.
I'm telling you.
No, Coolio.
Coolio thought he was the shit, but he wasn't.
I swear.
I was like, what's that song? Like, it's Stevie Wonder, guys. It's not Coolio. But Coolio did make Gangsta's Paradise, which is pretty much the same song.
It is. And
But
it wasn't even Coolio that was singing. It was what was his name?
it was someone else. It was some other guy. I forgot his name. But anyway,
video we only saw his lips.
But anyway, we're gonna talk about these top 10 songs. My honorable mentions are "Isn't She Lovely?"
Oh, wow.
"Science Still Delivered," "Master Blaster," and "Golden Lady."
If "Isn't She Lovely" didn't make it to the top 10, I'm now
didn't make the top 10.
I'm now intrigued by what your top 10 is.
I'm intrigued as well, and so are my listeners. We have "Higher Ground" at number 10. Number 9, "Uptight." Number 8, I have "All I Do Is Think About You."
8?
We have, yeah, that's at 8, baby. Number 7, "He's Mr. Know-It-All."
Yeah.
Number 6, this going have everybody get off YouTube. "Superstition" is number 6. we have.
Remember Raven Simone ruined that song?
She did. I was like, I'm not listening to Disney Channel ever again. Forget That's So Raven. Forget Hannah Montana. Forget everything.
Just ruined the song for me.
Just like Beyonce ruining "Before I Let Go."
I swear. People like,
I was like, why'd you fuck up the song? I was like, hey, this is it's Beyonce.
She's so overrated.
She is overrated. But I went to a concert and I was like, I understand why women love her. Because I'm like a visual person. I like to actually go to the thing and see why people like them. I was like, this is amazing.
Out of all artists right now, her and Drake might be top 2 as far as performance goes. Because Drake puts on a good show. Drake puts on an amazing show as well.
Yeah.
But Beyonce is an amazing performer. So if Drake and Beyonce like, let's go on tour. You know how much money they'll make?
Too much money. I'll be her roadie. I'll be like, hey, where you need this app at? Anyway, Stevie Wonder. Back to Stevie Wonder. We have "As" at number 5.
What's number 5?
"As." From Songs of Kids Life. We have "Sir Duke" at number 4.
Now you getting something. Now you going on to something.
Hey, "Living for the City."
Reaching.
Number 2. We have one of my ultimate favorite Stevie Wonder songs at number 2 is "Part-Time Lover."
Okay. I'll give you that one.
And number 1, Stevie Wonder performed this on the Grammys with Daft Punk, Nile Rodgers, and Pharrell. They did "Another Star." That is my top Stevie Wonder song of all time.
That Grammy performance was epic. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And
that was actually one of the best Grammy awards I've ever witnessed. Not only did Daft Punk walk away with like 3 awards.
What's the one where Kendrick did the whole prison thing?
Kendrick, I think that was 2016. The Grammys.
That was one of the best Grammys I've ever seen too, though. One of the best performances.
That was a good one too. But hey, wait, the one that shocked the world. We can watch those after this. But what shocked me was like it was either 2010 or 2011 when they had Lady Gaga, Justin Bieber, Drake. I think Nicki and Kanye were also up there, and they had Arcade Fire as well in there. Guess who won? Arcade Fire. I didn't know who Arcade Fire was, but then I actually looked at their discography and their history of music. I was like, these guys are awesome. They're from Montreal, rock band from Montreal. So, And that album that year was cold. I ain't gonna hold you. It would be better than anything that Kanye put out that year, which was, I think, My Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Wait, we're doing Black Minds Matter. What's the guy?
However,
Why did I forget this guy's name from the Roots that passed away? You gotta give him. I don't want to go through without mentioning him.
what?
What's the guy from the Roots that passed away?
Yeah, I forgot his name, but the founder of the Roots.
Yeah.
We're also going to talk about Michael Jackson, Prince, Nipsey Russell. Nipsey Hussle. Actually, my bad. Nipsey Hussle. I think Mr. Hussle's bad too.
Nipsey Hussle.
The Wiz as a 10-man.
Nipsey was it's crazy. You didn't even know that much about Nipsey until you looked up what he,
I'm gonna be 100 y'all. I didn't even know who he was.
Mm-hmm. And then you looked at the stuff he did for the community. You know you're a good artist. You know you're a good artist when you Google somebody's name and what they did for the community outweighs with their music.
Yeah. Yeah. Nipsey Russell died in 2005. He's gonna slide some oil to me on the Wiz. People were the Wiz a few weekends ago.
Shout out to Smokey Robinson because that song was stuck in my head. Bang banging.
Smoking that smoke, giving that dope, giving up hope, gang banging, gang banging.
That song is stuck in my head, and I can't get it out. Like I was on a scooter today. And the white lady was walking past me, right? And I was like, "Gang banging!" And she turned around and started walking past.
Smoking that smoke, doing that dope. Oh goodness!
He definitely filmed that video on the west side. But
all right now, don't get shot. All right, that's been another edition of the Crisscross Corner. To request topics for my top 10, all you gotta do is DM me on Instagram @KRIS_CROSS_ or Kris Canty on Facebook. Your list might make the podcast, or you can DM Mark
on Instagram. DM me @TheJuiceWalker. Yes,
Juice Walker. Is gracious.
The Juice Walker. Yes.
Originality has flown out the window.
Why? What you mean? What you mean?
That was a good first episode, Mark.
Yeah.
We still got a few bugs to work out, but
we do.
Yeah. But yeah, we can. You can all subscribe to the Crisscross Studios on YouTube. Please smash that like button. Watch my other videos on the channel. We have the Great Debaters, which we almost break up over famous Amos cookies. We have Cereal episode where we almost fight over Captain Crunch, and Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I've never seen them so divided.
There's also videos of me bullying Mark for falling off a scooter. There's also videos of me being my friend Chris for having ice in his wine. It's just crazy. It's just ridiculousness on the channel.
It's a good time, man. Just watch, join, sit back, relax, grab a snack. Let's kick
grab
back.
a snack and watch us fight and laugh. We don't care about nobody's feelings on the show. We're just gonna let everybody know how we feel. So yeah, tell your friends about the podcast. Leave a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts. YouTube, smash the like button. Catch us, Kris Canty and Mark Simpson, on the Crisscross Corner. And as well, you can watch us on the Debaters on Mondays from 8 to 10 on YouTube. Any last words, Mark?
Yes.
Anyway, stay safe, social distance, and be nice to each other.
That's exactly what I was